Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be completely breaking Elden Ring with one of the most amazing and powerful weapons I have ever tried in this beautiful game, the Death Ritual Spear. First of all, I'm going to show you the build, just after that I'm going to explain you the buff process, and then we go with the boss fights. All mandatory bosses and every remembrance boss. So without anything further to say, let's begin with the video. So these are the stats of the build. This weapon scales with 3 stats: Strength, Dexterity and Intelligence. However, our main target is to use the Ash of War as much as it's possible, and the skill of these weapons scales only with the level of the weapon and with intelligence. That's why, as you can see, my intelligence is at 95, dexterity on 70 and strength only on 19. This way I can use more points on mind and endurance, and enough points to have Howl of Shabriri available. Now let's go with the complicated part, with the difficult part. Let's see the equipment. We need the Death Ritual Spear, the Commander Standard, any weapon with Seppuku, a dagger with Bloody Slash, any seal to cast Howl of Shabriri and Golden Bow, and you can use any staff, but I strongly recommend you the Azur's Glintstone staff. With this staff we are going to be able to cast Terra Magica way too fast. And as I always tell you guys, you can use any armor you want, but in this case I recommend you to use the Spellblade set, cause it will boost the damage of our weapon art, giving us a total of 8% boost when using the whole set. Also you need these helmets, the Black Dumpling, the Mushroom Crown, the White Mask, and of course the Spellblade point hat. For the talismans we are going to use the red Feathered Branchsword, the Shard of Alexander, the Winged Sword Insignia. We need the Lord of Blood Exultation, the Kindred of Blood Exultation, and the Magic Scorpion Charm. If you want to play safer, use the Ritual Sword Talisman instead of the red Feathered Branchsword. For the items we will use Frenzy Flame Stones. When the bosses are high resistant to magic, we might be using Bloodboil Aromatic to boost the physical power of the weapon. We need our flask of Wondrous Physick, specifically with Magic Shrouding Crack Tier and Thorny Crack Tier. However, I don't know if the Thorny Crack Tier actually works with this weapon, but I don't know which other tier will have been useful. We need Pickled Turtleneck or Flask of FP, Rope of Fetid Pots, and Neutralizing Boluses. And of course, with some bosses we are going to need Sleeping Pots and Freezing Pots. Specific cases like Malenia, Godskin Duo and Fire Giant. And now I'm going to show you the buff process. This is a complicated one because we need to cast Terra Magica at the end of the buff process. With some bosses we are going to be able to cast it just after using the Commander Standard buff. However, with some bosses it will be complicated to use Terra Magica, so in this case you need to be smart on how you are going to use the Terra Magica spell. So now I'm going to explain you the buff process. First of all, we use a Frenzy Flame Stone. We use Bloody Slash. Just after that, we use our Flask of Wondrous Physick and a Pickled Turtleneck. We cast Howl of Shabriri, and as soon as Madness procs, we switch the Black Dumpling for the White Mask. We refill our FP, we use our Rope Fetid Pot, and we use Commander Standard buff. We use Seppuku, and we switch the White Mask for the Mushroom Crown and the Lord of Blood Exultation for the Kindred of Blood Exultation. We build up Poison, and we cure it with Neutralizing Boluses. Then we cast Terra Magica, and we switch the Mushroom Crown for the Spellblade hat and the Kindred of Blood Exultation for the Magic Scorpion Charm, and we send it. This buff routine is very complicated, and if you don't do the process fast enough you will lose some buffs. But anyways, it is what it is, so let's begin with the boss fights.
Little Rani, my dear daughter, weave thy light.
to stand before the Elden Ring. Become Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I know in my bones a tarnished cannot become.
The mark of a true lord.